as you guys enter the stables in the back, the third door, the third stable gate on the right hand side, as you guys are walking into the field there in the back, is the only gate that's closed that you guys see, at least in that stable. Written on the plaque next to the door is chicken scratch, but it appears to spell donkey, which is horribly misspelled. I take it you guys open the gate.
Yeah, see this donkey.
Uh-huh. There is definitely a donkey inside of that gate.
Mm-hmm.
It is muzzled and hog-tied.
Dangerous donkey.
Sense motive?
And chained to the wall.
Sense motive?
Is this an infernal donkey?
Is this a donkey they've been doing inappropriate things to?
That may look that way.
I mean, they were ready to do
I would like to sense motive on the donkey.
So probably.
You sense motive on the donkey?
Yes. 20.
The donkey looks terrified.
I would like to go and let the donkey out.
You let the donkey out?
Yes.
I've got handle animal.
Okay.
Handle animal to greet the donkey.
This is very suspicious.
25.
What do you take off of the donkey first?
The hog tie.
Okay. You take the hog tie off the donkey.
I'm keeping the rope.
That's fine. You keep the rope. Rope's pretty easy to salvage. It's actually not a very well-tied knot.
Okay.
There is a chain, though, that also wraps around the donkey.
Can I unwrap it
Yeah,
without,
you can unwrap it.
needing keys or something?
Yep, that's
Okay.
totally fine. I take it this is the point where you start trying to, pet the donkey, soothe it.
Yeah, come in and give it a little pat on the head.
Okay.
Go ahead and soothe them down.
Do you finally release the muzzle?
Sure.
Okay. You release the muzzle on the donkey. Oh! Thank you! Also, get your hand out of my face.
Hey, talk.
It's a talking donkey.
Do most of them talk?
No.
Is that normal?
No.
It should be. That's cool.
Oh, I'm glad somebody's happy with this situation.
I don't know where I am, but these people, they do freaky things to each other. Some of them started to approach me, but BAM! I broke out them moves and I karate kicked them all. That's why they tied me up. That's why they muzzled me. They couldn't handle the sass. They couldn't handle these feet.
The donkey's an adventurer too.
Gray is going to kill
teleport?
me. Gray is going to kill me so hard.
Well, congrats on your new younger brother and your new donkey.
Look, I don't know what to tell y'all, but I need some help.
Wow.
Don't tell me you fell through a portal.
Not exactly, but I don't know where I am.
You're in Bogsbrook, it's in Cormier? Does that help?
No.
They've got a freaky bridge.
Faerun.
We're gonna go see it.
I'm not surprised about that freaky bridge. They got some freaky people.
You're in Faerun.
Not a clue what that means.
On Aberturil.
Sorry. Look, all I know is I was with some people, and, well, they got my waffle iron, dang it, and I need to get it back.
Have you always been a
Where
donkey?
are you from?
Hold on a minute.
Have you always been a donkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from a little village called, Hammer's Fall. Of course.
And where is that?
Axewind.
And where is that?
Adamora.
And where is that?
Lists plane that Adamora exists on.
I don't think you're anywhere close to home anymore. Because I've never heard of any of those places. Have any of you heard of any of those places?
Nah.
Nope.
Dang it, Fable!
I know that name.
You do!
Come with us. And I will walk him outside to Gray.
Well, finally, getting me out of this dang town.
Gray!
Yeah?
I bought a talking ass. And he knows your cousin.
He's a pretty smart ass.
What do you mean?
I mean, I was explaining. He said that he came from a place called Axewind in Adamora. And when I explained that I didn't know where that was, he said, "Dang it, Fable."
I'm going to come up to Donkey. Excuse me, can I feel your skull?
That's a weird way of asking to pet a donkey.
Can I pet you? Diplomacy check. However, he's very charming, so that is a 27. Can I pet you normally, in a normal fashion?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Alright, I'm going to then, I want to have an excuse to use one of the fun occult skills that I get to use. I'm going to examine his skull with phrenology. I love that I can roll a phrenology check. Mostly, let's see, that's 16, and it's plus my knowledge arcana, which is 13. So, okay, 29. I need to know if this I'm mostly trying to figure out if this donkey has an alignment, and also if it is, in fact, a donkey.
The donkey is definitely chaotic neutral.
Okay. Is it a donkey?
It is a donkey.
Okay.
It is definitely a donkey.
Okay, it's definitely a donkey. It's definitely chaotic neutral. I'm assuming I didn't get high enough to see if does it not have a class, or did I not roll high enough?
It is a bard.
Fascinating.
Most bards are asses.
True.
So then after doing, he's like halfway, he's mostly like a feeling skull, but also occasionally like pet to make it not seem as weird.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a bard.
Fascinating.
But so he seems to know your cousin's name? Or of your cousin? Or of the imposter. What if she's from somewhere else too?
I don't know. Maybe she's planeswalked.
Yeah, so it's just quietly eavesdropping. I'm storing that away for future reference.
I think at that rate, it's pretty obvious what we have to do.
Bring him with us.
No, slice his throat open and use his blood for a scrying potion for the witch. Or spell for the witch.
You're not hurting my donkey.
Yeah, we just got him.
That's not your donkey if he belongs to the witch.
I paid for him.
Gray's gonna walk up to the donkey. I got a question for you. This Fable, where do you know them from? How long have you known them? Her and a dwarf named Brokrug for a little while. Say about a month or so. Fable got turned into a vampire. Well, actually, it was longer than a month. About 6 months. Fable got turned into a vampire and got really hyper-fixated on, portals and stuff. Trying to find something powerful. I don't quite remember what it was. Gray gestures to the donkey, kind of with his hand outstretched, directing his hand at the donkey.
What?
At the very least, it's not my cousin.
That you know of? Obsessed with portals and your cousin being obsessed with finding her father, who may or may not have made a deal with devils, does track.
Fine, we'll take the donkey.
Wow, there sure are lots of portals out here.
No, there's really not.
Really?
Yeah.
He came through a portal, she came through a portal, he came through a portal.
We walked through a portal to get out
No,
here.
we walked through a tree.
A tree with a portal in it.
Trees
Have you know that
portals.
I only found a portal after an immense amount of searching and planning and paying for passage. Not all
What do you have to
portals.
pay?
Zelene glares for a moment. Money.
Huh, I guess that's normal.
I would roll bluff, but I don't actually know if that's true or not.
There might have been some added cost in there if it was a Fey portal.
Yeah, he probably also traded some other stuff, but he wouldn't say that anyway, so.
Yeah.
He traded his memory of what he traded.
I mean, to be fair...
Knowing Zeldane, he would have specifically gone out of his way to find objects and money to trade so that he didn't have to.
Yeah.
Would rather die than give anyone any kind of memory or personal attribute ever again.
I suppose we should get a move on then.
I will put the blanket on the back of the donkey. Can he sit on your back? He's rather slow on his own.
You're not going to poke any orifices, are you?
No.
He can sit on my back.
Thanks. It scrambles up.
Do you know any stories?
Oh, I know lots of stories.
Perfect.
They start internally jabbering at each other the entire, next days of writing.
What direction do you guys head?
I assume Gray is going to take the lead because that's what's been happening.
What bridge is it that we're supposed to avoid?
I can show you. Zeldane will lead you to the bad bridge. You can't say that I didn't warn you. If there's any way out of this town that doesn't involve crossing this bridge or coming back
As
the way I
you are
came.
halfway through that sentence, a face appears on the bridge. Well, hi, everybody!
Wow! Look! Even the bridge is a hick!
Hi, my name's Archie. How's it going?
Urshi?
Archie.
Oh, because you're a Brit. Oh, I like that.
It doesn't seem that weird.
You'll find. Go ahead, find out. Talk to the bridge. Decide for yourself. I would hate to force a negative impression upon you for this
Archie?
lovely individual.
Let's watch it
Please.
with great interest.
Can we use you to cross the river?
Absolutely.
Salem will start leading her horse across.
Now, I hope you don't mind. I tend to get a little invasive.
Touch me or my horse and I will figure out how to cause you pain.
Roll an intimidation.
15. I'm an alchemist. If I need to turn you to flesh before I torture you, I will.
You can do that?
Yes,
But if
I
you
can.
did just his tongue, you can make it just his tongue flesh.
That, I think, would be more of a benefit to it.
Wow. Everything in this town is a freak.
Am I right to assume my intimidate does nothing?
Correct.
I told
How
you.
deep is the river?
Is the whole material plain like this?
No.
No, just this place.
Wow.
Probably about 6-7 feet.
How fast is the river moving?
Not fast enough that you would expect any danger, but I will need some kind of check for you guys to wade the river.
Are we crossing here?
Is this the right direction, even?
Is this the direction to Devedon?
This is, yeah.
Okay. What was your name, Donkey?
You know, no one has ever asked me that.
Wow, really?
You can call me Donkey.
Okay. It's not really a name. We could get you a name.
Tell you what, you go find one for me.
Okay.
I have a question. So the donkey is a medium-sized creature.
Correct.
A horse can normally only carry a medium-sized creature.
Correct.
Can I squeeze two medium-sized creatures? Kind of like we were when we had to share a horse.
Technically.
I would like to share an extract of monkeyfish with my horse. And then get the donkey on the back of the horse and start making trips back and forth to carry people across.
There's a bridge right here, you know.
It's not usable.
Really? Looks fine.
Steps onto the bridge.
I would like to take the donkey across first if he'll let me. If you don't want things in orifices, I suggest you take my suggestion.
Very well.
I will get the donkey across and then start heading back.
Donkey up on the horse like, this is some kind of sacrilegious. Actually, that's how you get mules.
You get the donkey, yeah. You get the donkey across the river,
Uh-huh.
drop him off,
Uh-huh.
start heading back with Monkeyfish.
Uh-huh.
Can I get perceptions from everybody?
9.
24.
12.
20.
You don't really notice at first. By the time you get back to the other side of the shore, it appears that Donkey is looking around at you guys, turns around, looks at the wide open space behind him,
I was getting ideas.
alone on
That
the other
donkey
side
looks
of
like
the
he's about to
river.
take off.
Freedom! As he starts taking off down the road.
One less
I
mouth
guess
to
I
feed.
should have seen that coming.
Go! Follow your dream, little donkey!
Afterwards,
You can be a Broadway star!
He's gonna get picked up by some stupid invisible dragon.
you guys hear
Find
a
a name.
loud roar. And Donkey starts running back. Oh no! Oh no!
At this
Let me
point,
back over the river! Please, let me back over the river!
at this point, can I already be have picked up my new sibling and be heading back across?
Sure.
So when we get across to the other side, I assume we meet Donkey about the same time. Well, maybe don't run away. I also, when I returned back, would have handed Gray an extract of monkeyfish for his horse. It gives you a 10-foot climb speed and a 10-foot swim speed. How many horses do we need to get across total?
I have a horse.
1, 2, 3.
Horse, donkey. Horse. Question?
Can I judge how difficult it would be to swim across if I think a horse would be able to do it without the extract?
How far what? Sorry?
So, since we are crossing the river, I gave my horse a swim speed as a just in case, but can I tell just generally how difficult it would be to cross the river without a swim speed?
It's deep water. Horses generally can't swim.
How wide is the river?
About 10 foot, 12 foot,
So a horse could probably jump it.
with a good enough ride check.
Do you think you can jump it?
On my horse, yes.
You could just walk across.
Me and
There's a bridge.
Yes. In tandem, though, my horse is a better jump by himself.
So I can bring you across and you can send him across.
I can jump across.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to ride across, that's fine too.
I was trying to be helpful.
I know, I just figured for time's sake.
Then, by all means.
You helped me.
Hug.
Greg
Pat.
gonna pole vault himself across, rolling a 24 on acrobatics.
Wow, you guys really don't like that bridge.
You remember that guy in the barn?
Yeah?
That bridge is very similar to that guy.
Oh,
In fact, I think
they're gonna kill you.
they might be related.
How about you? How's your ride?
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Or your jump?
I don't even know the jump for a horse.
Acrobatics. The
Would
combat
it
trained horse.
Mm-hmm.
Make a 10-foot jump. With a running start.
Probably.
She could probably make it on her own.
With a swim speed, can I just position myself on my horse further downriver than another horse and just essentially like let them push against me and we both go across?
That's possible, but risky.
Okay.
Part of the reason you swim across the river rather than walk across it is because rivers have a tendency to have a lot of holes and gaps and things for you to really easily break a leg in.
Right, I understand. But I'm asking if her horse doesn't make it and I need to assist it getting the rest of the way across.
Sure. You can always attempt it.
Okay. If you want to try and jump her.
What's your ride check bonus?
7.
You're going to want to do a ride check.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Your horse gracefully jumps the river. You and your horse get a good running start and jump right over that river perfectly fine. Like you've done this 100 times.
We'll make my way back to the elf. Would you like a ride across?
Yes, I would.
And we will go back across.
Okay. So you finished getting everyone across.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey is running back to the party.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Donkey.
You guys see him being followed by several giant toads.
Oh.
This is not where I thought this was going.
Oh.
Giant toads.
I saw toads earlier. You were there.
Yeah, but they weren't giant.
They were pretty big.
Are these the
Peaceful
same
there.
toads that we saw at the...
He
They are
likes
not.
Okay.
What size category is a giant toad?
Large.
As big as a horse.
Big enough to eat a donkey.
Thinking about mundane toads, is even mundane toads will be like insane about the kinds of things they'll try to swallow whole.
it. Oh yeah, that's kind of what toads do.
Yep.
I think we're about to get Konosuba. I'm a small creature. I might just cross the bridge again. Get back to the other side. Oh wait, the frogs, they can swim. Wait. Oh no.
These toads are, while they are giant toads, they are, well, a little less normal than your typical toads. They have colorful pink and purple skin, bright, glowy, shining eyes,
I feel like I'm in a high.
and of course, graceful wings.
23 knowledge
Wait.
nature. What kind of fey bullshit is this?
Yeah.
They are fey giant toads.
Okay.
Hate this.
Fey bullfrog bullshit.
Boo! I wanted to see normal toads.
Me too.
A knowledge nature.
I got a 23.
Okay.
Oh, can I roll too? Roll.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh,
Ow.
I rolled bad and knocked you over. Sorry.
I'll try it. 22. Knowledge nature. Although I think that's lower than yours. In which case, I'll just support.
23.
Okay. And I support you.
Okay.
25 total. That is enough to get the party 4 questions. While they do have wings, they are currently leaping towards Donkey.
I would like to pull my weapon.
One of them outstretches its tongue as a grapple check towards Donkey, successfully wrapping around him and pulling him in.
How many of them are there?
5?
5 in total. And I need Donkey's mini.
I have donkey's mini.
Yep. Over here. As he has been entangled and is currently...
How far away can they entangle from?
Donkey didn't make it all the way back to you guys.
Oh. I thought he did.
No.
All right. Initiative.
Frog
I
play.
need initiative from everybody.
All right. We're starting good with my first combat and my initiative of 7.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Ooh.
Woohoo! 5.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm not the lowest. What'd you get on the die?
A 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
F.
To start us off, it is Salem's turn.
I would like to drink a extract
Okay.
of long arm.
Okay. Give yourself some reach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I will charge to there. And I'm going to be swinging.
Okay, which one?
The
that's
one
currently
holding the
grappling
donkey.
Okay.
20.
To hit.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
That will hit.
I'm doing 9 points of damage.
Cool.
Does he release the donkey?
You attack the tongue, deal damage to it, and he releases the donkey.
I will yell at donkey, you need to run.
Donkey is on the ground.
Uh-huh.
We will go ahead and move the frogs. These 3 frogs are going to be attempting to fight over Donkey. These 2 are going to be fighting after you and your horse.
Uh-huh.
Frog number 1 is going to... We're going to start with the ones on Ace. Or Salem, rather. Critical fumble on a natural attack. Of course. The frog has sprained its tongue.
Sucks to suck.
He takes 4 points of dexterity damage.
Really sucks to suck.
Donkey takes 6 points of damage.
I told you to run.
He didn't have enough of an opportunity before he got attacked by another frog. As one frog attempts to grab him and swallow him whole, the frog next to him also attacks him for 6 points of damage and attempts to swallow him whole. The 2 of them are currently fighting over Donkey and will now be rolling opposed strength checks. After the frog's turn, it is Gray's turn. By the way, we rolled pretty high on knowledges, and I told you guys you get 4 questions, none of which got asked.
Resistances.
Resistances would be very good to know, and weaknesses if I have any.
Weaknesses.
I would like to know resistances / DR if they can be one question.
Sure. Resistances. DR5 / cold iron. Resist cold 10. Resist electricity 10.
Which means that we need fire or acid.
Or cold iron.
Or cold iron, which none of us have.
Gray has cold iron.
Okay, well, Gray is not up here.
You're right. This is going to be a horse charge. That is a 13, and just for sake of fun and flavor, Gray will add 5 to his critical confirmation roll. Gray, with his cold iron longsword, will bewilder the frog, dealing double damage, and target takes -2 penalty to AC for 1d4 rounds. For that many rounds, it will be the next 3 rounds, so 15 points of damage. After that point, play will pass to Lift.
Lift will.
I confirmed without needing to spend my hero point.
So undo it.
I will spend the hero point on damage instead. Killing the slab.
Oh! Which one?
The gray
The
one.
Gray, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. One down.
Yep.
Can't be doing no star throwing while I'm in gnome form, because I don't want to reveal I'm the same person in the 2. Which means first I gotta piss off, go find somewhere I can change.
sorry, I'm
And the
distracted by the
only
cute thing.
spot I could reach is none of them, because I've got a 20-foot ground speed.
Jared's character gets swallowed whole by one of the frogs, and out pops the vigilante.
I think that being the case, is there like space under the bridge?
Yes. Yes, there is.
I think I gotta
There's
do
a
it.
face on top. I don't want to know what's underneath.
Yeah! No, little dumb boy, no!
That's no supportive column.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
I have a serious dilemma to face. Do I leave my party to die? Or do I risk an encounter with a bridge's dick and balls? Bridge butt.
I mean, look,
We're gonna
all I'm
have to
saying
risk
is
it?
That bridge has some serious stones.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to risk it. Okay, which means that you get my help in like 3 rounds. Because I'm gonna have to double move this round to get under the bridge. And then
By the time you get back, it's gonna be over one
Next
way or the
round,
other.
full
We're either gonna be
change.
dead or they are.
next round do as a full round action to change, and then the round after that I'd be able to attack.
Yep.
I might need to strategize that out better, character-wise, so I'm going to have a lot of combats where I kind of twiddle my thumbs for an hour. Or maybe we'll just be like, after this I suddenly want my party to know. Whatever. For now, we'll stick to the bit.
Okay.
And,
Gonna go hide under that bridge.
well, so I'm currently pretending to be a gnome child. Yeah, I'm gonna scream in terror and run under the bridge to hide.
Okay, sounds good. You scream in terror.
Do you need me to move you, like...
Yep. Just
Or is that as far as you
scooch
can
me
get?
the rest of the way under the bridge.
Anything you want to do as a swift action as well?
I don't think I have any swift actions.
We don't really have a ton right now.
Yeah, I don't really have anything I could.
Are you drawing a penis on the bottom of the bridge? Yeah. Okay.
Well, damn. Yeah, that's me, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, rip. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Donkey is going to attempt to struggle out. And does actually manage to succeed on an escape artist check to make it out of the grip of the toads.
Yay, donkey.
So we'll go ahead and stand him up. And then
He escapes.
let's go ahead and unfortunately if he attempts to run,
He provokes.
he
Yeah.
provokes attacks of opportunity. Donkey, realizing I'm singing to give you all bonuses so you don't kill me. As he starts a bardic performance.
Yes! Yes!
Hell yeah! Go, little donkey!
What have I done?
Don't let me die!
Don't let me die. I don't want to be eaten. I don't think I taste good as food. I know how to make waffles.
See, I really want to know how he makes waffles. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I really want to know.
I got
You've
it.
heard of cow pies.
Uh-oh.
Now get
I
ready
don't
for
like that
donkey
answer. I don't like
waffles.
that answer.
Amira.
Don't want to get too close. I just need to be close enough to be able to hit somebody with something.
I mean, burning hands would be a fantastic option.
So your horse can effectively move 100 feet. You can make a single attack while on horseback, but if you move more than 5 feet on horseback, you still can't make a full attack. That's the
And that's
only
fine.
stipulation. But
You
other
just
than
need a
that,
standard, so.
Yeah, you still get a standard action, and your horse can double move.
Okay, so I'm gonna move right there, and then I'm going to cast Burning Hands on the 2 that are closest.
Cool.
How do I do this?
You just simply cast, and then it's a bunch of d4s.
It's a reflex DC
half.
16 for half.
Okay.
And then I used one of my first level spells.
Yep, they use up one of your first level spells, and I need you to roll 1d4 5 times.
Or 5d4.
I'm sorry, a D4.
You get five
Yeah, the
5d4.
Pyramid one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're rolling 5d4.
What you doing?
Burning hands.
Ooh. That's a D4?
It's 5d4.
Huh. That was a D6 spell.
Nope.
Mythic is. They both got a 16 on the die.
So that'll just make it. So they'll take half.
Yeah, and they still have a decent dexterity.
Wait,
Yeah.
4 or 5?
5.
5. Okay.
And they are taking half damage.
That does not look good.
That's 8. So they're both taking 4 points.
Okay.
But because it's magic, they're not getting their damage reduction against it.
Yep.
So you still damage 2 of them as much as I can damage 1 of them at a time. Like each. So
And what is the ignite flammable objects? What is
So if they are carrying anything flammable, or if they are flammable, it can set them on fire.
Do I set them on fire?
Are they covered in any kind of oily substance? By chance?
You can only ask one question, by the way.
I would like to know their general anatomy. If they are
Frog.
like covered in anything slimy or poisonous or flammable.
Poisonous.
Okay. So they're covered in something poisonous,
Yep.
meaning it's. My best guess would be it's a contact poison.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Because usually if you're coated in something, it's anything that touches you.
Contact or ingested.
Donkey was touched.
Donkey was licked. I'm hoping it's not in their mouth. Okay. So contact poison. Let's do hit points.
For contact poison, I will tell you it is a wisdom based, or it deals wisdom damage. For hit points, they have 22 on average.
It's not terrible.
It's just the DR5 cold iron and the spell resistant stuff.
Do they have anything like
Spell resistant.
fast healing or regeneration?
No.
Okay.
Salem,
Did you get a turn?
I did not.
did I pass you? I'm sorry. Go ahead and take a turn.
I thought I was just at the end of initiative because I was like, oh, I'm pretty.
I apologize.
I'm casting Gravity Bow.
Okay.
That's my standard, so I can't actually attack this round. But I have it for the rest of the battle days. I have it for the next 5 minutes, so
Okay.
next turn I'll be able to do some damage.
Did you use it?
Yes. I'll also be able to get within range next turn, but
Cool. Okay, sure.
that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. I apologize.
It happens.
Go ahead.
If I move Donkey myself, will it provoke?
Technically, no.
Can I reach down and kind of grab him and move my horse so that we're pulling him
Sure.
around the other direction?
Sure, that's fine.
I would like to drag him back over here.
Okay.
Will that be... Can I count that as my move and still get an attack?
I think I'm gonna say no. Just because you are forcibly moving someone, I'm likely gonna count it as a push that Donkey's automatically failing.
Okay. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. It is the Frog's turn. Both of them are going to be attacking you. And these two are going to be attacking you.
Okay.
Kermit will go for you. I take it a 9 does not hit your AC.
Does not.
And the Hezru will go after your horse.
Can I make a ride check to...
Go ahead.
$10.
Not enough.
Okay.
Will a 18 hit your horse?
I assume so.
Okay. Your horse takes 8 points of damage.
Okay.
The horse is not grappled.
Okay.
Amira,
Yeah, you did.
Same deal is going to happen
Yeah,
to
it
you.
is.
The Slad is going to go after you, and the Otiag is going to attack your horse. Do you have a... Does a 17 hit your AC? No? What's your AC?
20.
Okay, cool. Did you cast Mage Armor on yourself? Or is that just base?
No, that's just base.
Nice, okay. And the Otiag is going to attack your horse. You are welcome
And
to attempt
actually-
a pride check.
You're being attacked by things using reach, correct?
One of them is.
So she gets a +4 against the thing using reach.
That was
to her
the thing that
AC.
already missed her.
Okay.
The other one's attacking the horse.
And I can do a what check?
A ride
A
check
ride check.
What does that mean?
to help your horse like maneuver away.
A 5?
Not enough.
Oh, wait, does that include this too?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's actually 7 plus 5.
So 12.
Yeah.
Still not enough.
Okay.
Your horse will be taking 6 points of damage. Your horse is grappled.
What is it grappled by? The tongue?
The tongue.
Mm-hmm.
As
It's always tongues.
it is attempting to pull you in. Or the horse at the very least. Afterwards, it is Gray's turn. Gray will go ahead and from there charge Kermit. Gray, as part of the charge, will swing with his sword, dealing 10 points of damage to Kermit. After that, it is Liv's turn.
So one of them is down so far, right?
Yes.
Fun fact about the shuriken, their range increment is 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Which is to say that we are like so far out of range to be able to do anything. As a full round action, I will do my vigilante transformation.
Okay.
Stow the hat, unfurl the cloak back into wings, off the makeup and transformation effects.
Okay.
And that's a full round action, so that's all I do. Yeah.
Okay. After that,
Yay! Okay, that's where I'm supposed to be in initiative. So Lian, having gotten into position, pays no attention to the swords on his back, instead pulls a crossbow bolt out of his bag and just kind of telekinetically flings it at the enemy.
okay.
Using, what's the name of that guy? That was Launch Bolt. So that is a 16 to hit. Not my best roll, but...
No worries. I will also let you know that you are currently under the effects of Inspire Courage.
Oh, nice.
+2
Nice. Okay,
to hit
then
and damage.
Oh yeah.
that will be then... I forgot my initial number. 18, yes. 18 total now.
Sounds good. You do hit.
Great. That'll be 2d6 damage. That's 7 plus... Actually, just the 2 then. You don't get anything to damage yet?
So is that a +9 then?
Yes. Well, that's a 9 damage,
9
yeah.
total. Who are you attacking?
This guy. Wait, crap, there's supposed to be, like, way more added to it. That's why it was so low. Well, that was all just for the actual hit, not the damage, I don't think. So that's correct on damage.
That is correct on damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
99% sure.
I
If not, I will suffer.
not used Gravity Bow, so let me pull it up.
Gravity Bow just increases the weapon damage.
Mhm.
It does say the bolt's fired from your bow or crossbow, but Launch Bolt says that it's as if I have fired it from a crossbow.
Yeah,
So,
I will allow it. That
um,
is perfectly fine.
so yeah, since a normal one should be D8, 1d8 for mediums, what I saw would be 2d6 for when it's increased by one size.
Okay.
I was wrong. I actually do get more damage than that. I get +6 to my damage because I have focused shot. Yeah, so that would be +6 to that 9 damage, actually. So it'd be 15 damage.
15 damage. Cool.
I'm writing down what that's for now. Okay, that's all I have.
Okay. You still have a hero point.
I do. Might as well then. That's a 4.
4. What does that bring your total to?
19.
Okay. Go ahead and knock the big slat over.
Ooh.
I'll leave him there.
2 down.
Donkey is gonna continue to sit there and just keep singing nervously. Amira.
Question.
Yeah.
If I use my claws, that's my standard action, right?
That is a standard action.
Okay. What is the range for my claws?
Melee range. Within
5?
5 feet.
5 feet?
Yeah, so
And I'm off of my horse currently, right? Because she's getting grappled, or?
You're welcome to jump off of it as part of a move action. Or it might be a swift action to jump off a horse.
Or if I'm on the back of my horse, where's the tongue located on the horse?
In such a way that it is not grappling you, so it's likely wrapped around the horse's neck.
Which I'm on her back, so technically I can reach the tongue, right?
Yes.
So I don't need to move.
If you want to attack the tongue.
Yeah, I'm going to try to claw the tongue and get it off of her.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
That's the D4. No, that's damage. Roll a hit is this.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2
Total?
On the die.
On the die?
on the die.
What's your total?
Okay, so 7, and then I'm going to use my hero point to...
It is a 9 because of Bardic Inspiration.
9.
Donkey's given everyone a +2 to their hit rolls and their damage.
Okay, so currently 9.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6.
Cool. All right.
Oh,
That is
15.
enough to hit the tongue.
Hey.
Because the tongue has its own AC.
4, 5, 6 for damage.
The tongue releases.
Okay.
Did you include Bardic Inspiration in the damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it.
And the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Salem,
Yep.
your turn.
I'm gonna attack the same one that Gray attacked, and I'm yelling at Donkey that he needs to run because he has not done that since my last turn. 17
17 hit, will hit.
for 8 points. I would like to use my move action to retrieve an item from my bandolier.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
What item are you retrieving?
An alchemist fire.
Okay. Sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Funny thing about frogs, they disappear.
Oh.
As all 3 of the frogs vanish.
Don't like that.
All 3 of the remaining alive frogs.
Correct.
Detect magic. Unless we're still in initiative.
We are still in initiative.
They're still here!
Invisible frogs.
So the frogs have disappeared.
Uh-huh.
It is now Gray's turn. Gray is going to prepare an action to attack should they return. Lift.
Alright, so I'm now in vigilante mode. So I'll swap to the other mini and bring it out. Flying, and the frogs are gone, and I don't have any special senses to detect them. Dash to start getting in position, and I'll come 80 feet closer and 40 feet up.
What's your
Feet above.
fly speed?
40.
So, bear in mind, moving upward,
Well, that costs extra distance.
it
doesn't
costs twice as much to go up. So you could go 20 up and 80,
2080 would do it.
in theory, I think.
I mean, technically you could fly run.
Yeah. In theory, you've got a 40-foot fly. If you do it as a run, like a straight line, you get 200 total feet. It's just in straight
Is it
upward
160?
movement, it would cut it down to half.
I was thinking like at an incline.
Yeah.
The up 1 for every 2 out.
If you wanted to move 80 forward, you could move 40 up if you were doing it at a run.
Alright, so 80 out, and then if I do it as fly run, I could be 40 up.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we'll do that.
In theory, you could be closer than that, I think, even, because you've got 200 total feet, so you're moving 80 forward, and then you're using another 80 to get 40 up.
And that's full round action.
Zildane?
Alright. A little hard since they can't see the guys, but I know they're here. I'm going to use my turn to look at the vigilante gift lane that just showed up next to me and go,
Above you, by 40
Like
feet.
40 feet up.
huh? Where do you come from?
I heard you were in danger.
Least convinced look. Not like disbelief as in like, oh yes, I know.
I saw you were in danger.
Not disbelief in the sense of like, oh yeah, I see through your disguise, as much as, what do you mean a fey creature heard, oh I need help, and decided, heard that we needed help and just came to nicely help assist us for nothing in return?
Oh, it's always something in return. Favors at the very least.
Scoots
So
away.
they will move a few squares away and say,
Actually, from my POV 40 feet above the battle, can I see any frog-shaped depressions in the grass?
No.
Oh, well, never mind. That was it. That was my, last thought.
yeah, I don't really have anything either. I guess I'm going to pull out another arrow and have it ready, kind of levitating near me, ready to throw, but
Okay,
not.
Sure.
I'll even have a fire arrow this time. We'll do a fire arrow.
Okay.
So I've got a fire arrow ready for when something shows up.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Donkey, now that the frogs have vanished, he's gonna calm down. Oh, thank goodness. They're just illusions. They disappeared.
Are they?
As he completely stops singing.
They definitely are not illusions.
Oh,
Illusions can't grab you.
Oh no. Singing! I'm singing! As he returns his bardic performance.
Lol.
And doesn't run away.
It doesn't run away. No, he'll run away.
He's gonna
Run
run.
him toward the bridge, about 30 feet. Next, it's Amira.
I have a quick question.
Okay, sure.
Is invisibility technically a spell?
It can be. Most effects for invisibility are spells.
So if I use Dust of Twilight, well, it says that black particles extinguish light sources within the area, dispels spells of second level or lower with the light descriptor. Creatures become fatigued within the area.
Yeah, so creatures that are within the area have a save or they become fatigued if they fail.
Unfortunately, though, invisibility is not a light-based spell.
What about searching shadows?
Oh, that could be a good one.
They can find creatures
Ooh.
and entangle them
Ooh.
if they find them.
I mean, yeah, you could use that to try to find some frauds. So to use it, you would cast the spell, and then you would make a perception check for the shadow.
So I'm gonna cast it.
Typically, it's going to be your casting one, but
So that would be 19.
unfortunately, the shadows don't reveal to you a creature this way. Also, I need to know where your shadow is located.
It's in front of me and my horse where the other frog was.
Your shadows don't reveal to you anything right in that space.
Okay.
But you do get to keep moving that shadow around to search areas.
On the same turn or different turns?
On the same turn.
And following turns through its duration.
So I can move the shadows up to 30 feet or change the search criteria as part of concentrating on the spell.
Yep.
So I'm going to move the shadow guy. I'm going to move him right here.
Okay.
And then search this area.
As it's moving and up to the space that it's remained stationary in, attempt a new perception check.
Okay. So 13?
Okay. Unfortunately, still not enough to find anything in that space.
Oh my god, I feel like there is something there. Well, I guess I end my turn there.
Salem.
I'd like to retrieve a different item from my bandolier.
What would you like to retrieve?
It is a ink pot.
Okay.
And I would like to pop it and fling it just in the general
Direction of where they
squares in front of me of where they were.
Okay. You fling your ink pot, and it does not hit anything right there.
Okay.
You imagine the frogs have wings.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like those.
I'm about to end this whole man's career.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in some trouble.
I've already pre-rolled everything, Jared.
Uh-oh.
Can I attempt a perception check to listen for some kind of movement?
Go ahead.
Natural 1.
What's your total?
11.
Okay. It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Jared. Does a 26 hit your CMD?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Gonna CMD 19.
As you start flying above and towards the party, you watch as a frog reveals itself and whale swallows you whole.
Oh, balls.
Mmm.
It's a brief and quickly muffled shout of alarm from above.
You take 7 points of damage and risk being swallowed whole on your next turn. Being swallowed causes a creature to take damage each round. A swallowed creature keeps the grappled condition, while the creature that did the swallowing does not. A swallowed creature can try to cut its way free with a light slashing or piercing weapon. Then there's rules for that, or you can just try to escape. The armor class of the interior of a creature that swallowed it whole also has different numbers. If a swallowed creature cuts its way out, the swallowing creature cannot use swallow again until healed. I'm gonna be real honest. I think you're safer getting swallowed whole than taking tongue attacks.
Weird. Huh.
As for the other people, Zeldane,
Yeah.
a frog reveals itself as a tongue swoops down in front of you and attempts to wrap around you.
Don't like that.
Does a 20 hit your AC?
I am pretty sure. Yes, it does. Absolutely.
You take 10 points of damage.
Oof. Ouchie.
And does a 23 hit your CMD?
Yes.
You are grappled, and the frog begins to fly upwards, much same like you.
Does my ready to action for when I see a frog go off?
I will allow it.
Great. Okay.
Which frog are you attacking?
The one that currently has me grappled.
Okay.
I was thinking, oh yeah, I can use my arrow on the one that's grappling me, but actually, I don't know if I can, since the launch boat will just, like, a ranged weapon still?
Okay.
I don't know how that works. If I was firing a ranged weapon from, I mean, with magic, so I don't need to work the crossbow physically, but like presumably the bolt is like somewhere around here and still
Your triggered action would go off before you got grappled. Because it's a prepared action, I'm gonna say you're not technically in reach as it reveals itself.
Okay.
Just for sake of ease.
Well, I will attack him then. Math. 15?
That is enough.
Sweet. Okay. So, that gets me... One second, I need to pull this back up. So, as I stated, it is a fire arrow. And I still have the gravity bow thing going.
Okay.
So that would be 2d6, 15 damage, and then, on top of that, 3 fire damage.
And it's then at that point that it wraps its tongue around you, lifts you up, and begins to flap its wings and fly away.
Guys? I would love some assistance from my compatriots! I don't do ranged!
Both the ranged characters are currently grappled.
Amira! Yeah, I've learned to target the ranged.
Troubling.
Yeah, but have the frogs?
Apparently.
No. I've been rolling randomly. Amira, one of the frogs attempts to wrap its tongue around you. Does a pretty good job, except it's doing so at reach. What's your AC against reach attacks?
Is there a difference?
For you, don't you get like a plus 4 to your AC or something like that? For, against reach attacks?
Yes.
I do.
You get +4 versus reach attacks.
Okay. And what's trying to hit? Like,
The Kermit the Frog
yeah.
reveals himself as he is flying over you and attempting to grapple you.
I have a 24.
Okay.
If adding the 4.
Sounds good. Does not hit. So, can I get the Hezru and the Otieg moved 20 feet towards the bridge?
Move these guys?
Bye, guys.
As for the other frog that's over here, since he didn't grapple you, they're going to keep fluttering in circles around you. After that, it's going to be Gray's turn. Gray will go ahead and draw his sword, pull out his longbow, and make a attack against the one holding Zelbane. Afterwards, it is Lift's turn.
So, in a frog's mouth, would rather not be. I don't know if I've ever made an escape artist check before, but does that cover this situation?
It would.
Okay, cool. I've got it in class at +10. Need the other die. I'm in vigilante form now. Boom. Oh, nice. 28.
Just barely
Oh, wow.
managed to pry yourself out of the frog's mouth.
Scrambling back out like, oh god. Ow, that sucks and it stinks in here! Does falling provoke opportunity?
Falling is a free action that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Like, am I adjacent to the frog or sharing its space?
Technically, by this point, you are considered sharing its space.
In that case, I will just fall to get away from the frog without provoking opportunity and make a flight check to prevent the falling damage.
Okay.
27.
Yeah, you managed to catch it.
Okay, cool. Got like 13 fly. I'm doing pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll fly to here and end my turn.
Okay. Zelbane.
So if I'm right, drawing a weapon would be a move action, right?
It's as part of a move action.
Okay.
You can do it in addition to something else.
Okay. Well, I mean, does that still work if I'm grappled, since I shouldn't be able to move?
Depends on what you're trying to do.
You can still attack.
Well, the thing is, I was gonna have him pull his dagger, but if he can't move at all, but if he could like move and pull something off of his belt or whatever, then that should be.
Just for fun and a little bit of chaos, though, why don't you go ahead and roll me like a dex check to try to draw the item.
Okay. That'll go well, I'm sure. That's a nat 1. Also, I only have a +2.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to
Not
rethink
sound
your
good.
decision?
Yeah, I'm gonna rethink my decision then and be like, you know what, I think I'm going to just keep hitting this thing with arrows.
Okay.
Okay.
You did use your hero point already.
Yeah. I can't take your hero point.
I will allow it in this instance.
Okay, I can take your hero point then. Like to not even try
Okay.
with my dagger then, and instead go for shooty instead.
Okay.
Which would still take a. Would that still take my move to pull an arrow out?
To retrieve an item.
Okay, makes sense. I'm shooting another arrow,
Okay.
and not a flaming one this time.
As per the launch bolt spell,
Yes,
make me a concentration check.
13 then.
That is not going to be enough.
Yeah, I figured. I rolled a 3.
Zeldane, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Oh,
Okay.
that's all I got.
Next is Donkey's turn. Elf Lady! I'll save you! As he starts to run in the general direction.
Does donkey sprout wings?
No. Donkey is going to cast a spell. Which the frog nat ones. It's saving
Hey!
throw. The sleep spell causes a magical slumber to come upon 4 hit dice of creatures.
Oh.
But how far off the ground am I right now?
We will say the frog is 40 foot. You're going to be about 35 foot.
Okay. How much fall damage is that?
I will allow you to make an acrobatics check.
14 plus
14.
2.
DC 15 is what you need to avoid taking 10 feet worth of the damage.
Sweet, okay. Well, got at least some of it shaved off there.
You ignore 1d6 of the damage.
How many do I take then?
Well, make me another reflex save. So,
Okay, that was better than before. That's 16 plus reflex 3, so 19.
cool. You will go ahead and take 6 points of damage from
Okay.
falling. And with that reflex save, you utilize the frog's tongue to push yourself off, sling yourself away from the frog as it comes crashing down.
I don't get crushed by the frog's body. Nice.
Yeah. And the frog takes 11 points of damage. Go ahead and knock over the Hezru. You're alive! You're alive!
Apparently. Let's make sure it stays that way.
Amira?
Yes, I know what I'm going to do.
Cool.
He's still flying around me, right?
Yes.
How far up in the air is he?
He's within reach distance, so he's 10 foot off the ground.
Okay. So if this doesn't pan out,
Actually, I guess he might be 15 because you're on top of the horse.
I think I'm just gonna hit him with burning hands then.
Okay. Go ahead. I need to roll to see if he saves, which he does not.
12.
Okay. That, in addition to the fall damage that they take, is enough to kill them. So go ahead and knock
Kermit the
over
Frog
Kermit.
is dead.
Yep. Finally, we are only left with the Otyug.
I still have a move action, right?
You do.
I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at right now.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Good luck.
How high up in the air is he?
40 foot.
I'm at the 15-foot mark because I'm on a horse.
For like your highest point, yeah, you occupy the 10 to 15 foot
Okay.
square.
I would like to roll a ride check to jump my horse just underneath it so that I'm within a 20-foot range so that I can throw an alchemist fire at it.
That is fine. Go ahead.
Light his ass on fire.
That's a 5 for my ride check. I will take the -2 penalty for the range increment. 15.
That is enough to hit.
Okay.
Roll for damage with Alchemist Fire.
I think it's a D6.
Yep, it's a D6 plus splash.
Yeah, but no one's gonna get splashed because it's just him up there. It's just him up there, and I am riding. I will be out of the way by the time that
You know
falls
what
back
happens
down.
to splash damage? Yeah, but who is within range?
I am aiming for this square, so no one.
Okay.
I did 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was my move and my standard, and I don't have anything I can do as a swift, so.
Cool. The Otyug is going to swoop down at you.
No more of this.
It rolls a 6 to hit you.
I would like to make an attack of opportunity.
For what?
Is it getting within 5 feet of me?
It is getting within 5 feet of you.
I have
you
reach.
Lunge. Yep. You have the long arm stuff.
18.
Roll for damage.